Happy Thursday. It's a gloriously warm Thursday. Actually, I'm actually lying. It's a freaking hot Thursday. It is so hot. It's 102 in Austin. In the time of making this video, that is how hot it is. And it's only gonna stay here. I'm doing some research into hurricanes. We have not had a hurricane this year. There's only been 3 tropical storms. I don't know if that's normal or if it's going to be next month when it actually starts heating up. But it's hurricane season all the way up to November is when the end of the active hurricane season is. But we shall see what comes. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is something else that's dear to my heart, and that is the appraisal of home values. It's a backdoor to allow certain cities here in Texas, to get more revenue than they actually deserve, and is bleeding Austinites and the surrounding cities dry of their hard-earned cash, making Austin unaffordable except for the homeless and the rich. But we're fighting back. We're using the courts to fight back. That's right. Homeowners Sue, Texas County, or Texas, or not Texas, but Travis Central Appraisal District. Now, it's not really in Austin, but it's Leander, which is just a hop and skip away. Leander, Texas. Homeowners near Leander are suing the Travis Central Appraisal District, accusing the agency that determines home values for tax purposes unlawful valuation of property. Homeowners filed the lawsuit on July 15th in Travis County District Court, claiming the appraised values of their homes in 2021, just over $3.8 million near Lake Travis, is more than the true market value. The lawsuit states that homeowners timely protest the agency appraisal value, and they went to a hearing with the appraisal review board. The lawsuit says that the ARB ruling established an unequal appraisal for the 2021 tax year, and in pursuance to Section 42.25 of the Texas Tax Code, that homeowners are entitled to a reduction of the value of property that will be determined by the court. The TCAD said in a statement, all property owners have the right to protest their market values. Property owners who wish to appeal the protest decision made by the appraisal review board, an entity that is independent of the appraisal district, have the right to do so in a binding arbitration or district court. According to TCAD records, the home appraisal value in 2020 was just over $3 million, and the 2022 appraisal value dipped $2 million. A TCAD spokesperson told KXAN that the appraisal district isn't facing any other lawsuits in 2022. Really, that's all to the story? Man, that is all to the story. Well, you know what? It's a short story. People of Central Texas are fed up with the burdens that they're put onto us. And this doesn't even just affect homeowners. This also affects renters. I don't think people understand that if you're renting and the property values go up, or that the tax burden goes up, that is passed to the renters. So let's say if you're hypothetically paying $1,000 a month, and then the property tax values go up and the burden on the owner goes up, that cost is going to be shifted to the renter. So your $1,000 rent is now $1,200 or $1,300 or $1,400, all the way up to $5,000. And that's just arbitrary number I'm pulling out of my head. But yeah, this has real significant issues. Now, as far as homeowners like myself, I actually own my house. It is paid for. There is no lien against it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay here in Austin for much longer, only due to the fact that I cannot pay my property tax or be able to save up for property tax and retirement. Something's going to give, and hopefully we get a new mayor. Hopefully we get a new city council that will take this to heart and reduce property tax, shift some of that burden to another revenue source, because the city is bleeding us dry. And I get it. Austin is a big city. It is not cheap to run. We need the police. We need the fire department. We need EMS. We need roads to be built. And that takes money. I get it. It takes money. To say that we shouldn't be paying property taxes is not the solution either. I mean, there's got to be some middle ground. The way I see it is the Austin Independent School District is also taking money, and I think we do 50% that's taken. We get sent to the Robin Hood Fund, which also makes sure that poor counties or poor districts have adequate funds to pay their teachers and provide education. So I'm not totally against that. But what I am against is my property taxes dramatically going up each year. Anywhere between 500 to 1,000 each year is unacceptable. And something needs to be done. And I don't think property owners should be the ones that flip the bill, or renters flip the bill through proxy to their landowners, making Austin unaffordable. We got to make Austin affordable again. We have to make Austin great again. And we could do that by electing fiscally responsible leaders that will look to reduce spending. And this is also not just on the city council, this is through the school district as well. They need to find a way to reduce some of their overhead so they could not ask so much of us, because we're going to be left holding the bag. And sometimes that holding the bag is moving bags, which takes away talent from the immediate area, which means that the talent that Austin once has is going to leave for cheaper land, myself included. I mean, I'm not going to be retiring here for sure under the current rate, and I do have a plan. And it really depends on Austin and how long I'll be able to stay here. But I do have a plan. Like I said, the unlawful appraisal of home values is out of hand, because you got a neighborhood. You may be able to sell a couple houses above market value. And guess what? The Travis County Appraisal District takes that and says, "Oh, your house isn't worth $100,000. It's worth $500,000 because these 6 homes sold for $500,000." And guess what? Even with homestead exemption, you still gotta pay this exorbitant amount of money, even though your house isn't really worth that, only because people flooded to Austin buying something up that's overvalued. I don't know. I could go ranting on. I could go rant probably for hours and hours on hours. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. And do you hope that Travis County loses? I sure hope they loses, and I hope this sends a message to them to start lowering the values of the homes. But leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are, and smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms, or just the platform that you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.